Hey everybody, it's Tony Vaughn, and I wanted to take a minute to check in and see how you're doing. Today is day 16 of our 30 consecutive days of dedicated effort towards a meaningful goal. My goal was to increase my energy and my endurance. And before I share with you how I've been doing, I wanted to take a minute to recap the 3 tips we talked about last week, which will help you stay on track. So the first tip was to start now, keep going, and to put first things first. Make it a top priority. The second tip was to make your goal a positive one. So focusing on what you want and not on what you don't want. So for instance, if your goal is to get out of financial debt, change that to a positive goal on financial abundance. The third step was write it down. If you remember, what gets measured gets done, and if you jot it down daily, it will help you stay on track. So at the beginning of 30 days, I set out to do 3 things which were going to help me achieve my goal of more energy and more endurance. Before I share with you what those 3 things are, I just want to remind everybody this is not a recommendation. This is just the steps that I took to help me get closer to my goal. So the first step was 20 plus minutes, 5 to 6 times a week of high intensity exercise. The second step was a whole foods based eating plan. So whole foods meaning mostly vegetables and fruit, leafy greens, limiting processed foods, and limiting sugar. The third step was increasing my sleep by an hour each night. So for me, that was getting closer to 7+ hours of sleep a night. On the first one, I've been doing really well. I've been consistently exercising 5 to 6 times a week. With the second step, I've been doing pretty good. Most days I have been eating very healthy food, so I feel good about that. I've missed a couple days, but I know I'll continue to do well there. And the third step, I'll be honest with you, I've been doing terribly. I've probably missed more days than I've accomplished that. So I'm really going to have to step up my game for the second half of the month on getting more sleep. So how are you doing? Are you crushing it? Are you taking strides on something important, moving that goal forward? If not, I would challenge you to think about, if not now, when? This is your life, and it's time for you to build and create something amazing for yourself. You may have people around you who are encouraging you and who are pulling for you, but they can't drag you along your path. It really is going to be up to you to take those meaningful steps forward. In order to achieve the things that you have yet to achieve, you have to be willing to do things that you've never done before. You have to be willing to do more. You have to be willing to become more focused, and do things that maybe you haven't yet done. I know that you can do it. It is going to be up to you, but there is a plan. There are 5 things that I want to leave you with today, just as a reminder that'll help you stay on track. The first step is clarity. So knowing exactly what it is you want to achieve. The second step is alignment. So aligning your actions with your goal. The third step is going to be your energy and having unlimited enthusiasm for what it is you're looking to accomplish. And that is going to help you day in and day out doing the things that you need to do, working the plan. On the days that you don't feel like doing it, enthusiasm for your ultimate goal and seeing yourself in the realized state of that goal is really going to help you stay on track. The fourth step is going to be your discipline and limiting distractions. The fifth step is going to be consistency. Ultimately, it really is just working the plan day in and day out. I know you can do it. You've got the second half of the month to really step it up, finish well, and I just want to remind you that you are worth 30 days of dedicated effort.